It's not fair. Oh my gosh, if I had $1 for every single time a client would have said this to me as a lawyer, I would definitely not be working anymore. But we're going to talk about how to deal with it's not fair today in this video. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I am a narcissist negotiation expert, a high conflict expert, a lawyer. I'm also the best-selling author of the book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how to deal with it's not fair if you are dealing with a narcissist in your life. So you're going to want to stay tuned for this. You're going to want to watch all the way till the end. And if you're brand new here, welcome, 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 welcome. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell. I help you every single day with how to shift that power dynamic, real resources on how to become powerful against narcissists, how to take your power back, how to stop that drama, trauma, and chaos, how to shut them down. You ready to do that? You want to stop the feeling of it's not fair? All right, let's talk about that. Here's what happens. You are going along with your life. You meet this person. They turn out to be the most charming, charismatic, amazing, incredible person that you've ever met on the planet. And they make you feel like you are the most incredible person that they've ever met. And whether this is a personal or professional relationship, by the way, and they sweep you off your feet. And it's like rockets have gone off, and you can't imagine where has this person been all of your life. And all of a sudden, you can't even breathe or think straight because you're getting 50 emails a day from this person or 45,000 text messages from this person because all of the magic has happened and ideas are brewing, and it's just amazing. And you know, you need to get to whatever that next level is right away, because why wait? You know, your soulmates or soulmates for business or whatever it is. And you know, if it's personal, then let's meet the fam and let's move in together. And you know, you're picking out dishes or you're thinking of whatever your honeymoon is or whatever it is. And so you get to that next level, and the next thing that happens is that, you know, all of a sudden everything comes crashing and things aren't adding up. All of a sudden, whatever it was that you thought it was ain't what you thought it was. And all of a sudden, it's not fair starts there, because you're already at an inequity now. But you kind of start letting things go then, because you feel like, well, where did that person go? And so you right then and there, you're already chasing that dream of whatever that, it's trying to catch that wave and pin it down, that you can never seem to get back again. And you know, this person then makes these promises that are never fulfilled, and stories aren't adding up, but they always have some sort of explanation for them. You know, it was their trauma from childhood, and that you feel bad for them. And that's why they treated you poorly, or it was a bad day at work, or, you know, some lie about their past, but they have some explanation for it. Well, it kind of adds up. and, something happened where they didn't have the money to give back to you, but they're going to give it to you, and you think it's going to happen. And then, they say they're going to do something that they said they're going to do, but they don't. And they have some sort of plausible explanation for it. And, and then time goes on and on and on. You sort of let them off the hook because you let the world know that you're with this person now, or that you're working with them, but they're charming in other ways. And so you just, have kind of leaky boundaries there, and you think you can help them or take care of them in some way. And so it's not fair already kind of started at the beginning there, right? But you think you're getting something out of this relationship at that point. As you're going along, that there is at some point, you're going to get eventually a withdrawal or something. You're going to get something. But your needs never do end up getting met. You don't ever get acknowledged. You don't ever get an apology for how they behave. You don't ever get that, by the time you get to where you are now, you're already so far into the deficit that I think that you feel like you want to have some sort of justice for all of that. So if you're in a court situation, you feel like you want the court to somehow right your wrongs. And the problem with that is that that's not what the court system is designed to do, unfortunately. And if you're in a divorce situation, the way the court is laid out is that, it's designed to, apply the law. You're left feeling like, well, who's going to make me whole for all of this stuff that has happened since the promises started being broken at the beginning of the relationship? And that's not really what it's designed to do. I want you to recognize kind of that situation. That's kind of the first thing. The second thing is that I do want to make a distinction, though. There is a myth between, what people always say is how courts are, they don't care because everything is no fault. It's no fault, so therefore fault never matters. But that's not true. No fault only means that you don't have to prove fault in order to get a divorce. Years ago, you had to prove grounds in order to get a divorce. So you were stuck getting, in a marriage unless you could prove that there was abuse or adultery or something like that. Nowadays, all you have to do is plead whatever the term is in your particular state, whether it's irretrievably broken or whatever the term is in your state, in order to just get your divorce. But that doesn't mean the fault never matters. Fault certainly matters in many situations. It can matter in custody. It can matter even in, like in Florida, for example, adultery is actually listed directly in the statute. I would say to be cautious about saying, fault never matters, because it can matter even in, certain situations for for unequal distribution of assets, for a waste claim. It certainly matters if people lie in court. There's many different times that fault definitely matters. So I would say be careful about saying, oh, fault never matters. Definitely can. But there are times, obviously, that judges will be like, they don't want to hear, oh, he's a narcissist, she's a narcissist. What I would say is you want to make sure you couch things in terms of the statute, which is what I teach you how to do in the SLAY program, in my SLAY program. And if you want to get started, start with my Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet, winmynegotiation.com. It's totally free. It's a 15-page e-booklet, 15-page worksheet. It will help you tremendously. So just get started with that. Some people have won their entire negotiations just on that. So get started with that, winmynegotiation.com. Or get my book, Slay the Bully. And, that's a great place to start too, slaythebully.com. So many people have gotten it. It's already a bestseller. So, great places for you to start at a very low cost. Other thing is, as far as the it's not fair thing, a lot of people are like, oh, he just keeps getting away with it. He keeps getting away with it. I always say this to people, there's no like magic pixie fairies that are going to jump out in your living room and say, hey, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Who's going to enforce these things? You have to create that leverage through your documentation or present it at a negotiation, or do it through the judge, or, the judge has power, or you can do it through having good pressure in your leverage, right? Which is what I teach you how to do. Again, in the SLAY program, if you have really good pressure, you know how to motivate and squeeze them, you absolutely can get them to do what you want them to do. But you're not going to just do it right there, then and there. You have to be strategic about this. You have to be tactical about this. All right. So yes, you can get what you want. It's not going to be right there at that moment. Every time they do something wrong, every time they do something bad, you can just go, oh, thank you very much. And you write it down and you document it the right way, which in the SLAY program, I give you 12 areas to document. I teach you exactly how to do it. I teach you how to do it the right way. All right. So once you know how to do it the right way, then you're golden. It's good. You can win. But, if you want to sit around and say, it's not fair, I can never get what I want, here's what I'm going to say to you. Do you want to be right about that? Or do you want to win? The answers to those two questions are different. There's very different paths, but you can choose one or the other. And I can help you if choosing to win is your choice. Definitely mindset, right? Don't choose the it's not fair path. Don't choose it, because the it's not fair path is a path choosing that the narcissist wins. Why would you choose that? Why would you choose that? That's what they want. That's what they want you to think. And remember, they're way more afraid of you than you are of them. I know it can be hard. Believe me, I know it can be. That's why I have support groups like Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Go join my free private Facebook group. And if you don't have support, go there. And if you need therapy, I have a sponsor on this channel, BetterHelp, betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung. It's a sponsor for us. So if you need additional help and support, go use them. That's why I have them. I want you to have access to help and support that you can trust. We receive commissions on it. It doesn't cost you any extra. We just want you to have access. Go use the access and help and support and use all the free resources that I just gave you. Right? So if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, drop me that comment, and let me know how this is going to work for you. The next video that I want you to watch is the number one way that a narcissist escapes accountability, so that you know how they do it. I'm sharing all their secrets today. Number one way a narcissist escapes accountability. All right, go watch it. I'm going to watch it with you. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. They only win if you give in, but you're not going to do that because you don't have to. I'm right here. We're here. We're here together. We're going to do this. So let's go watch that video and I'll see you over there. All right. See you then.